Welcome to another episode of Spencer Science Season 5. In this episode, we're going to be doing a lot of things. Tackling some myths, like the Mythbusters, and talking about all sorts of stuff, like bulletproof umbrellas. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and let's get right into it. Alright, so, there's a lot of things that people say are bulletproof, okay? Like, let's give this example. So, first of all, people say that they have found bulletproof umbrellas. But it's like, really? Bulletproof umbrellas? So, like, who finds bulletproof umbrellas? And there's even more. There's more to the list. Bulletproof umbrellas. Bulletproof swim goggles. Bulletproof underwear. Bulletproof... it's down the list. Bulletproof clothes. I mean... it's gonna be insane. So this episode is gonna be insane. And I guess that's what's making it fun. And so, first of all, our first topic today is on this bulletproof topic. So, first, we're going to find out, and I'm going to research this bulletproof umbrella thing. If there's somehow really bulletproof umbrellas. A YouTube channel out there called ADHD World. And that channel says that there's really a thing called bulletproof umbrellas. But is there? I mean, is it true? Is that true? I mean, I know he tries to demonstrate stuff, but is bulletproof umbrellas really a thing? Come on. It feels like a joke, almost. But possibly you can make it. And how I know it's possible? Well, it's kind of simple. Believe it or not, first of all, as you know, Adam Savage had an Iron Man suit. And that was made of titanium. Okay? Now, you can make a bulletproof umbrella probably by making it out of titanium and with a gun, you shoot at it, and yet, when you shoot at the titanium umbrella, maybe, just maybe, it becomes bulletproof, and maybe even explosion proof. But I mean, maybe a few dents here or there, but it could be even explosion proof. Maybe. And possibly. So, that's the first topic. Now we're moving on to bulletproof underwear. There's people that suggest everywhere that there's such a thing actually called bulletproof underwear. It's in a lot of channels and videos. So, I guess we can confirm that this could be real. Because, I mean, it's basically everywhere. And some channels go in depth about why these bulletproof underwear is real. So, I guess we can confirm that, and I guess we're moving on to bulletproof swim goggles. Hey guys, now we're talking about bulletproof swim goggles. So first of all, in this case, it's like, are you serious? Really? And that was my response. I mean, bulletproof swim goggles. Are you serious? I mean, I know it's on Amazon and everything, but are you serious? And this is very tough to say. here's the thing. I'm assuming maybe. And I think possibly. Bulletproof swim goggles. So maybe. I mean, I gotta say, if you make the outer edge somehow, I mean, you don't want to make them out of titanium necessarily, but if you have to do it, sometimes you have to do it. I mean, if you want protection, sure. And maybe like certain kinds of metals and stuff that maybe, just maybe, I guess, could it be possible that there's such a thing called bulletproof swim goggles? And now we're moving on to the final thing for right now. Bulletproof clothes. So yes, there is such a thing called bulletproof vests and stuff, but bulletproof, what I mean by bulletproof clothes, I mean like bulletproof suits and bulletproof swim clothes, swimwear. And you're like, seriously? There's a thing called bulletproof swimwear? You look at it, it's like, are you serious? Really? There's people that actually wear bulletproof swimwear. If was able to. Like, bulletproof swimwear. It's like, are you serious? Bulletproof suits. It's like, wow. I mean, that's another thing that you're like, are you serious? But I suppose, if they really find a way, that's really true, then maybe. But bulletproof swimwear is like, what? So there's a scene. Now we're moving on into this Spanish science episode. And now we're talking about 3 things. So, based on movies, apparently, so in Sherlock Holmes, okay, Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes, there's a scene where when he's with Moriarty, and he takes him, Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes end up going off a cliff, a high cliff into the deep sea. But yet, with enough oxygen, somehow it seems that Sherlock Holmes is still alive. How is that possible? And is it possible? Well, it's hard to say. But it's one of the things that you're like, maybe. I think maybe that with enough oxygen, you can survive a full fall. About what, that must have been like 20 feet fall or 30 feet fall down into the deep ocean with enough oxygen, and if you don't die and pass out in that water or something. So that is quite interesting. And yeah, and now the next thing we're going to be talking about is with Captain America in The Winter Soldier. So in that scene, there's a scene where, it's basically in the beginning that Captain America jumps out of an airplane with no parachute and survives safely in the water and is able to aboard the boat. But is it possible, without a parachute, to really perfectly land just safely into the water? And those are one of the things that you're like, again, really? And stuff. It's kind of interesting. And, so yeah. So that is plausible. But I don't know. And then the last thing I want to talk about before this episode ends is the scene in Captain America: The Civil War, where Captain America is able to hold an airplane while holding this like railing thing, and with his muscles, he's able to keep the strength, and even though the helicopter's force is able to regain that strength to keep it from moving. Now, is that really possible for an average? Now, I know Captain America is a super strong super soldier, but the thing is that possible in real life? No idea. I think it's what Mythbusters would consider busted. I mean, I think that does not happen, that you're just able to, but maybe at the same time you think plausible. It might be. You're not sure, but I hope you enjoyed this episode of Spencer Science Season 5, Episode 3, and we'll see you guys in the next one next week.